Reach this machine.
Big plot. No.
Macy! She's a killer.
Hey, did you eat that?
They're very
Oh, it's so good. It's like chicken and sugar. Why is that chicken?
Hey.
Everything is not like chicken.
And I was like, I'm gonna start this thing to see where it is. Whoops. My meditation feels chicken.
All right.
Not anymore. Stop!
Just stop. You know it's
Yeah.
Next time you get somebody to say well.
That being German.
I feel discriminated against
I don't know how to do it. Whatever they part does help. In a hole.
Yeah, some of
Oh, yeah.
That's another I don't lie. I really don't lie. Because everybody else is like, oh, why would you say that? I should feel like this. You're going to be You will try. It was so good. You're going to have to sing it there. We're going to sing so well that the police are going to be called. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna try this again. Hello!
Hey.
Welcome to Devo!
Macy P13 edition announcement.
Nice.
So, all right. So, in regards to the AMA Day, information, the makeup day for session 3 is going to be on Wednesday at 5.
That is tomorrow at 5.
The study session number 4
will be March 15th. They did a little firecracker thing. If you don't, this is really important. So if you don't go to any of the meetings or you miss any of the stuff, you cannot attend the AMA day. We don't want to send anybody out there ill prepared. So that's unfortunate, but something that we have to kind of stick to. However, if you have missed any of the study sessions, you can see Clark and he'll get you caught up. So, it's not like all forgotten or forsaken or whatever. Remember, you got to risk it to get the business. So, yeah. Just things, I just have to say it.
I got this one. All right, guys. So for this, if you raise your hand and wanted to go, we are still figuring out if the weather is going to allow that to happen. We will put on Facebook by Thursday morning whether or not we are going to be going or not, let you know. If you don't check Facebook a lot, then give one of us a text, a call, something. Text us up, apparently.
I said sex to sex.
Oh, well, you said text us up. I was like, what is that? So just, anyway, get a hold of us somehow. If you don't check your Facebook, let us know. So we'll let you know if we're going or not. If we do not go, we're going to do our own late night singing here at 8 o'clock when we would usually do small groups. And that way, if you're here, we'd love for you to come to that and keep doing that.
But also, don't feel bad if you want to go to Greek show. You can do that. Woohoo! Also, enjoy this complimentary photo of aka Lucy. Okay, so this weekend we were down here having a Hallmark Channel marathon and cleaning the living room, and we found a piece of gum stuck to the floor, which was awful. Hey, but one piece can lead to many. So
It's only a matter of time.
it's only a matter of time, Mel. We're just saying, like,
Gum is like pushing the limit.
like we're fine picking up your trash, but we don't want to like scrape them off these nice pretty floors that are only like a year old. So yeah, don't let gum be stuck to the floors, please, and thank you. We love you. All right, folks. Sorry, I got really pumped.
Whoa.
First because open mic night, second because Miranda Lambert.
Yeah.
Open mic night is at the end of March. It's on a Monday. It's Monday, March 30th. So get your acts together and get your acts ready. We're pumped. It's spring semester. We all need like something to help us de-stress. So it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, open mic night. All right.
So saying the dates, guys' night's gonna be March 20th. That's gonna be the girls are gonna. Oh, are they swapped?
Yeah.
Okay. Girls' night is gonna be the 20th. That means that the guys are gonna be hosting the girls' night for the girls on the 20th.
Yes.
And then guys' night is going to be the 21st, so the girls are going to then host the guys' night for the guys on the 21st.
Guys afternoon, evening sort of deal.
Basically, guys' night and girls' night is the way for the guys to say that we appreciate you girls, and vice versa, girls, host it for the guys to say that they appreciate the guys.
Aww. It's a very nice thing. We all love each other.
My soul longs after you. My soul thirsts for the
living God. Yes, my soul longs after you, and I pour out my soul deep within me. Deep within me, I pour out my soul. Draw me deeper, Lord, deeper, Lord, in you. Draw me deeper, Lord, deeper, Lord, in you. As the deer thirsts for the water, Lord, so my soul longs after you. My soul thirsts for the living God. Yes, my soul longs after you. And I pour out my soul deep within me. Deep within me, I pour out my soul. Draw me deeper, Lord, deeper, Lord, in you. Draw me deeper, Lord, deeper, Lord, in you. And I pour out my soul deep within me. Deep within me, I pour out my soul. Draw me deeper, Lord, deeper, Lord, in you. Draw me deeper, Lord, deeper, Lord, in you. Over all the earth you reign on high, every mountain stream, every sunset sky. But my one request, Lord, my only aim, is that you reign in me again. Lord, reign in me, reign in your power over all my dreams. In my darkest hour, you are the Lord of all I am. So won't you reign in me again, over every thought, over every word. May my life reflect the beauty of my Lord, 'cause you mean more to me than any earthly thing. So won't you reign in me again, Lord, reign in me, reign in your power over all my dreams. In my darkest hour, you are the Lord of all I am. So won't you reign in me again, Lord, reign in me, reign in your power over all my dreams. In my darkest hour, you are the Lord of all I am. So won't you reign in me again? See the glory of the coming of the Lord. He is trampling out the vintage bread, the grapes of wrath of storm. He hath loosed the faithful lightning of his terrible ways of sword. His truth is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. marching on. He sounded forth the trumpet that shall never call retreat. He is sifting out the hearts of men before his judgment seat. Oh, be swift, my soul, to answer him. Be jubilant, my feet. Our God is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Our God is marching on. In the beauty of the lilies, Christ was born across the sea, with the glory in his bosom that transfigures you and me. As he died to make men holy, let us teach to make men free, while God is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. While God is marching on. You guys want to stand up for this one? I want to see this. Soldiers of Christ, arise and put your armor on. Strong in the strength which God supplies. Strong in the strength which God supplies through his beloved Son. Strong in the Lord of hosts and in his mighty power. Who in the strength of Jesus trusts. Who in the strength of Jesus trusts is more than conqueror. Standing in his great light with all his strength endued. What takes to arm you? What takes to arm you for the fight? What takes to arm you for the fight? The panoply of God. Leave no unguarded place, no weakness of the soul. Take every virtue, every grace. Take every virtue, every grace, and fortify the whole. That having all things done and all your conflicts past, you may overcome through Christ alone. You may overcome through Christ alone and stand in his heart at last. Heavenly armor will enter the land. The battle belongs to the Lord. No weapons that's fashioned against us will stand. The battle belongs to the Lord. And we sing glory, honor, power, and strength to the Lord. And we sing glory, honor, power, and strength to the Lord. When the power of darkness comes in like a flood, the battle belongs to the Lord. He raised up the standard, the power of his blood. The battle belongs to the Lord. And we sing glory, honor, power, and strength to the Lord. And we sing glory, honor, power, and strength to the Lord. When your enemy presses him hard, do not fear. The battle belongs to the Lord. Take courage, my friend, your redemption is near. The battle belongs to the Lord. And we sing glory, honor, power, and strength to the Lord. And we sing glory, honor, power, and strength to the Lord. Sing glory, honor, power, and strength to the Lord. And we sing glory, honor, power, and strength to the Lord. Yes. The fountains of every blessing, to my heart to sing thy praise. Streams of mercy never ceasing, call for songs of loudest praise. Teach me some melodious sonnet, sung by flaming tongues above. Praise the mountain fixed upon it, mounds of thy redeeming love. Oh, to grace, how great a debtor daily I'm constrained to be. Let thy grace, Lord, like a fetter, bind my wandering heart to thee. Prone to wander, Lord, I feel it. Prone to leave the God I love. Here's my heart, Lord, take and seal it. Seal it for thy courts above. Here's my heart, Lord, take and seal it. Seal it for thy courts above. Okay. Who needs a Bible? Okay. Raise your hands again.
Use the t-shirt gun.
What happened? Terrible.
Use the t-shirt.
No, it's not. I wish. Do not. Can we make a Bible pen?
That's dangerous. Use a hard copy.
The Holy Spirit. Mr. Potato Head.
I would love to help build one.
Yes.
We need a square barrel. No, the cannon of the spirit.
What's the cannon? And we can load it up.
And we have
It is canon.
It is cannon.
Caleb.
All fear the judgment. Prepare to be smashed. I did kind of just stand there, and then I said, "There's a Bible," and then I said we should make a Bible canon for judgment.
Oh.
No, I think we're good.
Alright guys, we're gonna wait like 2 seconds, give some people a bathroom break, so we can go on our Devo. Alright y'all. If I like clear my throat or like sniffle a bunch, I apologize. Got a little bit of a cold. Alright, so tonight I wanted to talk about contentment. When you guys hear contentment, what do you think it means?
Satisfied.
Satisfied?
Happy with what you have.
Happy with what you have?
I kind of think it means complacent. You're just like, whatever.
Complacent? Yeah. promise I will not be doing that full time. All right, one more. All right, contentment, the state of being happy and satisfied. That's what Merriam-Webster dictionary says about it. I'm actually surprised y'all gave the answer that you did, because in the past when I've asked people that, it's always been like kind of the negative connotation with it. Like people just generally associate contentment with something that's like not okay. Which in tonight I'm going to talk about it. It's kind of okay, so we'll get to it later. But in our daily lives, the Bible tells us that we need to be content. We need to be happy with what we have, content with everything that we have, no matter how bad it may seem, how good it may seem. We're supposed to be content with it. In Matthew 6:25, Jesus tells us, "Therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, or about your body, what you will wear. Is not life more important than food, and the body more important than clothes?" Like, we're not supposed to worry. We're supposed to just be happy with what we have. Ready for the next one? And then in 2 Corinthians 11:23-28, Paul tells us, "I know what it is to be in need, and I know what it is to have plenty. I have learned the secret of being content in any and every situation, whether well-fed or hungry, whether living in plenty or in want. I can do everything through him who gives me strength." I mean, guys, I know a lot of us don't have to worry about going hungry. I mean, not only do we have here where there's food pretty much all the time, but we have meal plans, we have all that kind of stuff. We don't have to worry about that kind of thing. And so in our daily lives, like, we are called to be content. But tonight, what I want to talk about is being content in your faith. And how being content in your faith is something that's overall just not okay. I mean, you're supposed to be happy that you have your faith, but you're never supposed to be happy with where you are at in your faith. The moment that you become happy with...
Philippians 4.
Did I put the wrong one on there?
Yeah, Philippians 4,
Okay.
verse 12.
My bad. Making PowerPoint messed it up. Where is it even at now? It's okay. Being okay with where we're at in our faith is not okay. We are always supposed to be growing in our faith, trying to read and study at every opportunity that we have, no matter where we are at. And being content in our faith is a lot like being lukewarm. And I know pretty much everyone here probably knows the verse about being lukewarm. Right? Revelation 3:15 and 16. "I know your works. You're neither cold nor hot. Would that you were either cold or hot. So because you are lukewarm and neither hot nor cold, I will spit you out of my mouth." I know the spit you out of my mouth part has always been pretty straightforward and kind of aggressive to me. But I mean, God does not like us to be lukewarm whatsoever. And we're content. When we're lukewarm with our faith, that is not a good thing. Unfortunately, that's how a lot of us are. And I'm not saying exactly us in this room. It might be some of us in this room. It might be Christians in general. And I'm not just talking about the ones that like go to church like once a month and then are like, "Ooh, I'm going to go party now." It can happen to every one of us in this room at any point that we become lax or just don't like truly devote ourselves and be intent with our time. That's not the right word I'm looking for, but like, we're told to worship God, we are told to study God, we're told to praise God. We're supposed to do all of these things, and yeah, a lot of us do them. But when it comes to being content, are we doing them for the right reasons? Are we doing them because like our friends are doing it? Are we doing it like, are we going to church? Are we coming to Devos? Are we doing all of these things? Are we doing them just because it's, oh, like our friends are going to be there, so I want to go and do that? Or like, there's always this awesome food here at the CSC, like I want to go to that. Like, is that your first thought? Or is it like, oh, I actually get to come and hopefully take something really awesome away from the lesson, whoever's giving it? Is that our intentions with coming here? Or is it simply on things that are of this world? I know I am horrible about going to church and I'm sitting there And I'm just like, yeah, I'm in church. And it's just like, oh, wait, what am I going to go get for lunch after this? Like, who am I going to eat with? Who wants to go eat? Like, what homework do I have to do after this? Do I have to go to work later on? Like, my mind is, unfortunately, a lot of the times on other things than what's being said. On other things that should be being meditated on, thought about, any way that you want to word it. It's on pretty much everything else but that. Brenda, if you'll go to the next one. In Colossians 3:2, it says, set your mind on things above and not on things of the earth. I mean, that was pretty self-explanatory, guys. We are called to be focused on things above and not of this earth. But that's pretty much the opposite of what we do all the time. And a couple of you guys know, I have gone around this past little bit and asked everybody or the ones that I've asked, in a 24-hour time period where we don't have Sunday worship, where we don't have our Wednesday night Bible classes, where we don't have small groups on Thursdays, devos, any of that. How do you spend your day? Like, what do you spend your time doing? Right? All right, this is the first one of those. The green is sleep. The purple is derp time. The orange is homework. The like brownish colors, time spent with a significant other. Blue is work. And then this color is one that I want to focus on. It's kind of like a brownish green color. And then the miscellaneous, that's going to be like time spent in class, cooking, showering, things like that. Ready for the next one? I'm just going to kind of go through a couple of these with y'all and just try and look at the numbers, see what you guys think. There are no names. Next one. We do a lot of derping around here, so I figured it was called for. All right, next one. All right, Brenda, hold up here. All right, guys, this is the average of all those. The couple people that I asked, I did rough math. I'm horrible at math. For anyone who knows me, I suck at math. But 0.6, whatever that comes out to in minutes of an hour. 0.6 is the average amount of time that in a day that we spend either praying or in God's Word. And granted, that isn't like the whole CSC population or anything like that. And everybody's day is different on the amount of time that you have to do things or anything like that. But 0.6 out of the entire day. 4.08 on derp time. Derp time is awesome, guys. I love it. I'm addicted to Mario Kart. That is a recent thing. I might have a problem. But we need to be focused on things above. We put so much effort and time into everything that we focus on here. That's like with us right now. The simple things like working out. You don't have to work into the next couple things, but Netflix, YouTube, video games, all that we schedule time for in our lives. I know that like in the day, I'll just be like, all right, I'm going to do this. And I'm going to schedule time for this. And so I'll like do some homework and I'll schedule time like, all right, I got time for like 8 rounds of Mario Kart. Like, this is going to be awesome. But I completely neglect to set aside time to sit down and pray, to sit down and read, to sit down and study. Sorry, I'm going to change pages. Brennan, can you go to the next slide for me? These are rough averages, and they're a year or two old, so they aren't exactly precise, but they get the point across. Americans in general, 2+ hours of video games daily, 1.5 hours of Netflix, 7.7 hours a month on YouTube, and an hour and a half for those who work out. A lot of times for guys who work out, it's a lot more than that. It depends on the kind of working out that you're going to do. And there's nothing wrong with that. But if we're going to be setting aside so much time for all of these things, then we definitely need to be setting aside time to be studying, to be praying, all the things that we're called to do to make us Christians, to make us grow in our faith, everything that we are supposed to do on a daily basis. I was talking to Craig earlier today about all this, and he gave me an analogy, and it was, say you go home to visit your parents, and you walk in the door, and on the kitchen table is all the stuff that you hold dear to you. And they say, all right, put it in order from least that you care about to greatest that you don't want to lose. And everything that you don't put, like that one thing that you get to keep, that's what you get to keep. All the other stuff, you never see it again. You can't go buy a new one. You can't use a friend's, anything like that. That one thing. Is this going to be that one thing that you guys put as your most dear possession? No matter what it may be. Like, we are Christians. Like, we tell everybody we're Christians. We act like Christians. Well, most of the time we try and act like we're Christians. And we're supposed to be in this daily. This is like our lives, literally our lives, and our death. Is this not supposed to be the most important thing in our lives above everything else? Above all the video games, all the working out, the dirt time, whatever you want to call it. This is what we need to have our lives focused on. And I know I've been terribly bad about that. Brandon, can you go to the next one? One more. All right, go back. Oh yeah, I remember what I did. Yeah, you do not know what tomorrow will bring. What is your life? For you are a mist that appears for a little time and then vanishes. Some versions say that. Others say that our lives are vapors. Guys, we don't know if we're going to have tomorrow. We don't know if we're going to have the next day. All of us have, or a lot of us, not all of us, have these awesome trips that we all have planned. Whether it's going to the DR, whether it's AMA Day right here on campus, whether it's going to Nicaragua. We have all of these absolutely awesome opportunities that are ahead of us. And by not putting Christ first, by not putting this first in our lives, we aren't taking advantage of these opportunities that we have. God has blessed us with some amazing things in our lives. The ability to go on all these trips, have events like we were going to with AMA Day, being able to go out on campus, especially with AMA Day, and evangelize, which is the entire theme of this year for us here at the CSC. God, I just can't stress how important it is that we prioritize, because I know my priorities are easily mixed up. And I have a feeling that's like how it is for a lot of y'all. We can get turned around pretty easily. And that's something that I found out by doing the graphs, that I'm not alone in the fact that I am not very good at setting aside time. Whether it takes like regimenting a schedule and just being like, all right, this time, every day I'm going to do this, then we need to do it. And if we find something sucking up our time, like if we find that like we have a problem playing video games and it's a daily thing, stop. I know it's easier said than done, but we just have to stop. Because if that thing's going to keep sucking up your time and you're not studying because of that, then you need to stop it. Stop it and get into the Word. And at that point, after you're into the Word, then be like, all right, yeah, I can set aside 30 minutes of my day to do this. Just one last point, and I promise I'm done. With the video games and reading and all that stuff, and don't get me wrong, guys, I'm not saying video games are bad. You're not going to hell because you play video games. It's not at all I'm saying. A lot of the times we use our free time to play the video games, work out, hang out with friends, all that good stuff that we all love to do, that we all need to do to, be human. But unfortunately, reading the Bible, studying, praying, generally falls into the category of free time. Like if we don't have it planned out, it's just kind of like, oh, I have some free time, yeah, I'll study. But you're like, oh, I only have 10 minutes. Well, you only have 10 minutes because we spent so much time earlier in the day derping around. We spent so much time earlier in the day focusing on other things of earth that have no meaning whatsoever. We really need to start planning out our time, not counting reading the Bible as like something we're going to do in our free time, something that we're going to do on a daily basis, and that way it's not going to affect the amount of time that we have to read and study and pray. Because when you put that in, what time's left, that's your dirt time. And I really think that if we do that, then the charts that I made would have a lot more studying time and a lot less dirt time, or a lot less miscellaneous time. I mean, like I said, the dirt time and all that, it's not bad. We just really have to focus on how we're going to live our lives and how we're going to better our lives, better our faith in Christ, and truly take advantage of every opportunity that we have coming up. Because, guys, there's opportunities everywhere, and we always have to be ready. That's all that I have for tonight. Everybody will circle up. What's on? 3 minutes. 30 minutes. Oh, gosh.
You get those lights. Okay, we're going to sing Greatest Commands. Love one another, for love is of God. He who loves is born of God and knows God. He who does not love does not know God, for God is love. God is love. Love one another, for love is of God. He who loves is born of God and knows God. He who does not love does not know God, for God is love. 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 Oh my, God is love. 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 Oh my, God is love. 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 Oh my, God is love. 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 Oh my, God is love. God is love. God is love.
All right. Dearly Father, thank you for another day. God, thank you for just what that entails, God. Another day of joy, another day of being in your presence, another day of lessons, learning, just learning truth, God, learning how to be a better Christian and how to serve you better, God. Forgive us whenever we fall short, God. you so much for the grace that you show us and for that forgiveness. God, just help us to keep understanding more and more just the things that we need to understand to be better Christians, to continue being lights, God, to be brighter lights for you on campus, in our workplaces, God, just throughout the whole world. God, whenever we become content with our walks, I just pray that you help us to give up whatever's distracting us from you, God. Not just because it's the right thing to do or because it makes us feel good, but God, I pray that we give those things up because deep inside we realize that you are more precious than anything on this earth, God. More important than anything that we could ever play or do, God. I just pray that each and every day we learn more and more about how amazing your love is and how amazing you are and your Son and the sacrifice that you went through. God, I pray that you are with all those that are sick, pray that you help to make them better as soon as possible, God. Pray that they just have faith in you to make them better. Pray that you comfort their families. Specifically, God, please be with Miss Wanda Hughes. She's been a great asset to the CSC. I just pray that you help comfort her. She's been sick lately. She's gone through strokes and heart attack. God, I just pray that you watch over her. Just make it easier for her, God. And I just pray that you watch over her family and comfort them as well. Please be with another personal prayer, God. Just please with Shaker's family. They're going through a hard time with their little boy. Just going through what they're having to deal with their situation, God. I just pray that you comfort them and that they turn to you and that you comfort them in only the way that you can comfort them. Thank you so much for this group of people that you've given us to come together and to learn together and to just be close, to lean on each other, God, whenever we need it. God, I just pray that you help us to stay unified, to search out your word and to search your will each and every day. And it's in Jesus' name we pray.
This guy and guy.